Hey guys, welcome to Series World. Today I'm going to explain a steamy romance series called Sex Life from 2021. Turn on subtitles and spoilers ahead. The second episode opens with Billie and Brad making love inside his pool. The scene cuts to an old lady shaking Billie into reality. Her breasts have been leaking, and the kind lady is pointing it out to her. Billie thanks the old lady and enters the public restroom. Another woman is also there with her. She's grossed out by Billie pumping her breasts to remove the leftover milk. Billie is pissed off by her, but she gets more upset when Sasha follows her in the restroom. Sasha requests her to let her explain. She tells Billie that there's nothing serious between them. They just hook up from time to time and nothing more. Billie is more annoyed by her explanation, but Sasha argues that Billie broke up with him 8 years ago, and she didn't think Billie still feels like this for him. But Billie asks why she hooked up with him after what she told him the previous night. Sasha says sorry, as she thought it was about herself and not about Brad. Billie then tells her that she seriously misses Brad and she wrote everything about him in her journal. Cooper read her journal and got intimate with her in the dining room. It was the most passionate he had ever been. Sasha thinks that it's good that he knows about the journal. While they're talking, Billie gets a call from Olga. Olga tells her that Hudson wants to talk to her. Hudson tells Billie how much he misses her and tells him to come home. Billie assures him that she'll come soon. After cutting the call with Hudson, Sasha says sorry to Billie. They then hug and comfort each other. While going back home on the train, Billie is journaling. She writes about how much Cooper means to her. He's the one who dragged her out when she was in the dark. Billie met Cooper 1 month after breaking up with Brad. Flashbacks show Billie and Sasha walking. Sasha requests her to come to Cassie's concert with her, but Billie is hesitant. While Sasha is trying her best to convince Billie, Cooper walks up to them, asking for directions to Hamilton Hall. He has to attend a recruitment meeting urgently. But Billie realizes that it's just an excuse because campus security was right beside Cooper, and he ignored them and came straight to her asking for directions. Billie then starts flirting with him. Sasha suggests she help Cooper go to Hamilton Hall, and she leaves, giving Billie and Cooper space. Billie also joins Cooper's meeting. She's amazed by the way Cooper talks and by his attitude. After the meeting ends, Cooper asks Billie to join him for drinks, and before he can finish his words, Billie excitedly agrees to go. While they're drinking, Billie tells Cooper about herself. She was from Georgia, but that small town wasn't able to fulfill all her wishes and dreams. But here in New York, it might be too much for her. Cooper tells her he knows exactly what she means. He also adds that he has a house in Connecticut and he wants to start a family there. Cooper was perfect in Billie's, and she was just waiting for him to say the words. While they're talking, a woman comes up to them, and Billie and her share a hug and kiss. Cooper introduces her to Billie. We then get to know that it was one of Cooper's exes and they're still friends. But that's not the case for Billie and Brad. Billie tells him that there was a guy named Brad, and they don't have the same type of relationship Cooper has with his exes. Soon, Billie and Cooper's love blossomed. Billie also kept her mouth shut to keep her family and peace intact. The scene changes to Billie coming back to home. Hudson and Olga have come to the station to pick her up. Billie is playing with Hudson when Cooper comes back. He hugs and greets Hudson. Hudson goes inside to get the snow globe he made to show Cooper. Cooper then goes to Billie and kisses her. He gives her the dress he bought for her. The dress matches her previous aesthetic. Billie is shocked by this, and Cooper continues to tell her that he'll take her out tonight to see her favorite band's concert. He has managed people to come to watch over the kids. Billie goes inside and gets her makeup done like she used to do before. We can learn from her inner monologue that Brad used to like the girl she was before. That's why he found her the day after that fateful night. While she is taking her class, Brad enters the room and sits in the front seat. Billie was taking a class on monogamy, and she got quite distracted while discussing the topic by Brad. After the class ends, Billie asks him how and why did he find her. Brad tells her that she's the first woman to leave his apartment without him asking them to. Billie tells him that what happened was irresponsible, and she doesn't trust him. Brad tells her that what happened was amazing, and it started before the pool in the car. She saw right through him, and he saw right through her, too. Brad manages to convince her, and they kiss. Billie comes back to reality to the breast pump sound. She's ready and goes downstairs. Everyone is shocked to see her in a good way. Hudson comes up to him, compliments her, and hugs her. Billie and Cooper then get out after handing the kids down to their friend. While driving to the nightclub, Billie asks whether she would like to talk about what happened in the morning. Cooper disagrees and tells her to just have fun tonight. After arriving at the nightclub, Cooper goes to get them some drinks. While Cooper is gone, Billie starts thinking about Brad. The flashback shows Billie and Brad in a train station. Brad gets down on the train track and asks Billie to get down too. Billie rejects the idea, but Brad convinces her to get down. While they're walking down the track, Brad tells her that when he was 8 years old, he used to walk down this track alone. That was the time when his parents split. While they're talking, a train starts coming towards them. Billie starts freaking out, but Billie and Brad manage to take shelter in a narrow space, and the train passes inches away from them. While the train is passing, Billie and Brad start kissing. Billie comes back to reality and feels guilty for thinking about Brad. She starts looking for Cooper. She tells Cooper that maybe this is not the right idea and they should go back to their usual date place. But Cooper refuses to leave, and they start dancing to the band's music. Billie thinks to herself that's why she loves Cooper so much. He is a terrible liar but a sweetheart of a man. While driving back home, Cooper stops the car, and Billie is confused. They sneak into a millionaire's mansion. Cooper takes her in front of the pool. They get naked and get inside the pool. Billie realizes that Cooper didn't get angry reading her journal. Instead, it was a manual for him on how to make her happy. While having steamy, intimate moments in the pool, the owner of the house catches them red-handed. The owner is a client of Cooper who was supposed to be in Singapore. Billie and Cooper take their clothes and start running while naked. They manage to get in there and start driving off, but Billie sees that there is a police car chasing after them. Cooper finally manages to get the police car off their back. They safely arrive home. Their friend is surprised to see the state Billie and Cooper are in, but is happy for them. After the friend left, Billie goes to feed her baby girl. Cooper tells her to wait for him in the bed after she puts the baby to sleep. While feeding her daughter, she calls Sasha. Sasha is worried about what Cooper did to Billie after reading the journal, but Billie tells her that it was for the best that Cooper read her journal because they had the wildest night of their life. Sasha is very excited after hearing the details. She jokingly suggests they publish her journal for women to save their marriage, and they can also use it as a therapy. Billie also starts joking together with him. While she's doing so, Cooper is in the bathroom getting ready for the night. At first, he's happy about how the night turned out, but after imagining Billie with Brad, he starts vomiting. Billie comes and asks Cooper whether he's okay. Cooper assures her and she leaves. Billie then gets a call and takes the call, thinking it's Sasha, but it's Brad. Brad tells her that he can't stop thinking about her for the past 8 years. Billie tells him that she's married. Brad tells her to tell him that she never missed him and he'll never call her again. Billie, after a pause, tells him that she doesn't miss him. After that, she gets back on the bed with Cooper. She gets a message from Brad telling her one word, a liar. The episode ends with Billie not being able to sleep while lying in Cooper's arms. To watch more explanations of these kinds of series, click on the videos on your screen. And don't forget to let me know how you feel about today's video in the comments down below. And at last, thanks for watching.